Impala Films presents Haunted, the audio drama. Season 2, Episode 6, Darkness Falls, Part 2 of 4. Written by Jamie Evans.
What? It can't be. You can't still be alive. No. No, you're not alive. You're dead. So, what are you? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! That's disgusting. I hope Abigail and Dan found something less gross than that.
Hello? Anybody home? No, this one's empty too. They're all empty.
Oh, here, there's a sofa. Sit down, Abby.
Dan, stop. I told you I'm fine.
Are you sure? What if you start hearing the voices again?
Even if I do, I'm not going to immediately collapse on the floor like some southern belle. Oh, ma, I do declare I appear to be having a fit of the vapours.
I know, but...
I appreciate that you want to look out for me, but honestly, Dan, I'm not made from porcelain. I don't break easy.
You're right. I'm sorry.
What is it?
There's a dead body in the toilet.
What did they die of?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It looks like they exploded.
Exploded? Let me see.
No, oh God, please don't open it again. I don't want to see that again.
Well, close your eyes then. Oh, fucking hell. That's sick.
I warned you. Can we please close it now? There's fucking flies everywhere.
Wait, something's not right.
Well, I'll say his fucking liver's in the sink.
Staring at me right in the face. But what is it? What's wrong with... Blood. That's what's wrong with this.
Oh, bloody hell. No amount of Febreze is going to get rid of that stench. I've got to get out of here. Sweet, sweet fresh air.
I figured out what's wrong with the scene.
You mean besides the fact human beings don't generally explode?
Blood. There was no blood.
What?
There were plenty of organs and what I'm guessing is bile, but there was no blood. If somebody exploded, the walls of that tiny room should be coated red, right?
Yeah, that's what I'd expect.
But there wasn't any blood to be seen, anywhere. Even the edges of the hole in the corpse were a sour milk colour. No red to be seen.
Are you suggesting something completely drained them of all their blood?
It would fit in with the finding of all the garlic in the other static, wouldn't it?
Oh, every clue we're finding so far is pointing towards a you-know-what, isn't it?
It would seem that way. Although the exploding bodies are new. I've never heard of that before.
Maybe it's time we headed back to the post office. We should check on the McDonald's and wait for James.
OK, let's go. Fun fact, did you know draining a body of all of its blood like that is called an exsanguination?
It bugs me that you think that's a fun fact.
Mr. Hunter. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Fuck me. Did something die?
Brian!
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm covered in stagnant water and parts of an exploded human corpse.
Dude.
I'm sorry, did you say human corpse?
Yes. Somebody had dumped a body in the overspill on the edge of town. It had been completely exsanguinated, and when I pulled it into the sunlight, it exploded.
What's it?
Exsanguinated. It means all the blood had been drained from the body. Every last drop.
Whoa.
Mr. Hunter, when we were looking around the post office, we found something. Or, rather, Brian found something. Show him, Brian.
It's a diary. We found it in the flat above the post office. Somebody kept a diary.
Did you read it?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
There are things in that journal that cannot possibly be true.
You'd be surprised what can be true.
It talks about a woman who came to town. Older woman who turned up, and the person who wrote the diary didn't like her. Said she was rude and gave her the creeps.
Strange woman. Listen to this. The tower is gone, disappeared into thin air. One night it was there, the next morning it was gone. So was the woman. The two have to be connected, right? What tower could they possibly mean?
Hey, wait, look at this.
What is it?
It's one of those council information boards. You know, bus routes, map of the town, etc., etc.
They have bus routes. Where do they go? This place is so small you can walk across it in 20 minutes.
The town is called Basford, apparently. You wouldn't know it, though. We didn't pass any signs on the way here.
I mean, I don't mean to be funny, but look at this place. It's a shithole. They probably don't want visitors.
Perhaps not. But something isn't right here.
You mean aside from the fact the town is entirely abandoned?
Look at this picture of the town. Apparently it shows the main square, right?
Right.
But look at it. It doesn't match what we're seeing here, does it?
Oh, it does look off. Why, though? What's wrong? Oh! The tower! Look, the picture has one of those huge high-rise block of flats, but it's nowhere to be seen. Could they have demolished it? Oh, I doubt they keep this board up to date.
Maybe, but the voice I heard on the radio, it said they were trapped in a tower.
Oh, so what? Did they move it?
We need to find James.
Disappeared? How can a tower disappear?
I don't know that yet. Who wrote this? Whoever Kerry Baker is, she's got her head screwed on straight. She's very observant. Listen to this. People are going missing. Mum says I'm being overdramatic and excitable because of the tower going missing, but I know that I'm right. Mr. Melrose, the old man who lives in the caravan park, always walks his dog Colin on the old Titchfield Park every evening at 5:30. He hasn't been there for the last 3 days. I even went and knocked on his door. No answer. I think he's gone missing too. I decided to test my theory, using the caravan park as a sample. I counted up every remaining person. 15 of the 20 homes still have people in them. Currently. We'll see if it's the same tomorrow. I went and knocked on all the doors. Only 13 answered. 2 missing since yesterday. I spent most of the day hanging around the caravan park to see if I could spot the remaining 2. Mum found me and had a go at me. She still thinks I'm being stupid. Why can't she see?
Oh my God, it's so awful. What happened to all these people?
I think we need to get out of here. I think we should walk back to the RV and leave right now, honey.
The RV won't go.
What?
We looked at it when we found it. The engine is busted. You'll need to call a tow truck company.
Well, we'll do that then.
Except whatever got everyone in the town clearly comes out that far. We'll probably get attacked whilst we're waiting. It'll take ages for a tow truck to get all the way out here.
Oh, Brian, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
We're back! James, I need to talk to you. We found... What the hell is that smell?
Well, let's see. It's a mix of stagnant water and, oh, yes, silly of me to forget, exploded human remains.
You found one too?
2? Did you guys find one too?
In one of the caravans. Boom!
But that's not all. It hadn't just exploded. The body was completely...
Exsanguinated!
Yes!
Mine too!
You two are really freaky sometimes, you know that.
The room where you found the body, was there a window?
Yeah, I think there was. A small one.
The body I found didn't explode until I dragged it into the sunlight.
But what does that mean?
Are they vampires?
Vampires?
In the diary, Carrie said she'd given garlic bulbs to some of the townsfolk to keep the creatures away. She never says the V word, but, well, draining blood, hating garlic, and now it sounds like allergic to sunlight. That's vampires, isn't it?
Don't be so fanciful, Brian. Sorry, you lot. His imagination gets away from him a bit.
Nonsense, that's good reasoning, Brian. Well done. It is true that a lot of vampire mythology does include an allergy to sunlight as one of the key weaknesses of these creatures. That could be why the body exploded, or it could be more simple than that. It could not be the light affecting them, but rather the heat.
Whales! Like whales! Whales that die and wash up on beaches. The bacteria in their guts reacts with the decomposing flesh to cause a buildup of gases. The heat from the sun exacerbates that process, and eventually the whale explodes.
How did you know that?
Animal Planet.
It's true, and in theory not impossible for it to happen to a human corpse either. The same bacteria that keeps you healthy and functioning when you're alive does the exact opposite when you die.
What was wrong? Why did you trail off?
Doing the opposite. Of course! Oh, I'm such an idiot! Stupid!
Where are you going?
Back to the car. I need to change my clothes and I need some tools. All this talk of opposites has given me a fantastic idea.
Chris,
Yes, honey?
next time, let's just go to Six Flags.
Whoa, you're just changing in the street?
What? Never seen a shirtless man before? Worried about some unexplored feelings, Dan?
Oh my god.
Abigail, look away.
Scars. James, I had no idea. I'd never seen James without a shirt before. It wasn't something I'd ever really thought about, but if I had, I wouldn't have expected this. The smooth, pale flesh was marred with scars in varying shapes and sizes. Several long, thin welts ran on various angles across his back. There were several smaller scars dotted around his abdomen and on the left side of his chest, just above where the heart would be. A strange symbol had been seared into the flesh.
Why would you? I don't talk about them.
Oh shit, that is gnarly, dude.
I never really thought about it, dude.
The symbol on your chest, like a brand. Could that be...
It's nothing.
Well, it's obviously something.
Okay, let me correct myself. It's nothing recognisable. I had Harry look into it years ago. Even he couldn't find its origin.
Or do you think it happened in the orphanage?
I don't know. That would be the logical guess. Some of them might be from the crash that killed my parents. They look pretty old and faded. I don't remember, I told you, I don't remember much from the orphanage. And with what we've learned so far, that might be with good reason.
James.
Pass me my coat. Ah, there we go. That's lessened the smell of decomposing flesh. I love this coat. Best thing I ever got.
You mean stole from an abandoned house?
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
Tinkering.
Tinkering?
Tinkering. DIY. Having a play about.
But what are you doing actually?
I'm reversing the polarity of the K2 meter.
And for those of us who aren't tech geeks?
It occurred to me back in the post office when we were talking about opposites. I'm changing the K2 meter's parameters, not to pick up electromagnetic fields, but to detect the absence of them.
Oh, you think something is draining the power?
I do. This wonderful diary details a woman who came to town the day before the tower disappeared.
We think it was a council tower. You know, blocks of flats. We found a picture.
Ah, good work. That would make sense. But why make an entire tower block disappear?
I'm sorry, playing catch-up here. What's this got to do with the power?
The tower has disappeared, but it's not gone. At least I don't think it is. Instead, it's been moved slightly, so it's out of phase with the rest of reality. Out of sync, sort of. I think whatever spell or incantation this mystery woman used to hide the tower, it's draining all of the power from the surrounding area.
And the K2 is going to help you find it?
It will now I've tinkered with it a bit. Let's go.
Oh my god, it's working!
It's stronger this way. Through the town square. Here. This is the source of the power drain. This sculpture right here.
It's a clock!
Yes.
Is that significant?
Well, it might be. I think possibly it is. But how? Give me back the diary then. So the tower disappeared overnight. Then more people kept disappearing each subsequent night. Assuming something is taking them to the tower, then that means there must be a brief window when the tower syncs back up with our reality.
You mean she's moved the tower out of sync with our timeline? How powerful is she? Oh my god, could she time travel? Do you think she could do that?
You're getting carried away again, Abigail.
There's something on the back of the statue.
Huh?
Here, look. Someone's carved some lettering into the stone. I can't read it, though. It's all symbols and stuff.
Fascinating. So if this is the focal point of the energy drain, and therefore the focal point of the spell, I wonder, could it be possible to force it?
What are you doing?
If the spell is set up to resync whenever the clock reaches a certain time, perhaps we can force it.
But how do you know what time?
I'm going to take a wild guess. Devil's Hour.
It's worth a shot.
Devil's Hour?
Midnight to 1 a.m., the hour of the devil.
Oh my god. I don't believe it.
It's worked. That's the tower.
Why is it dark?
Another part of the spell. Whoever lives in that tower has reason to want it to be dark all the time.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. What did you do?
We found the tower.
It was trapped in a sort of dimensional pocket, just out of sync with our reality. This is going right over your heads, isn't it?
But there will be people there, right? People who can help?
No, wait!
Wait for me, Kelly. Come on, son.
No, wait, come back!
We better go after them. Come on!
Oh, sometimes I hate people.
Yes.
James Hunter and his crew turned up. They found the tower.
And they've gone in?
Yes, Mother.
This is an interesting development, and yet hardly surprising. They always come in pairs. Follow them. Make sure our hired help know the score. His companions are expendable, but I don't want James Hunter killed. He may still be of use to us.
I understand, Mother.
You remember the blood curse I taught you?
Yes, Mother.
And you understand what will happen when you use it? What he will do to you?
It is necessary, Mother. I understand that this is the role I was selected to play by the Enlightened One. I am proud and grateful to have been given such a valuable role to play in this grand design.
Then go, my child. Go and fulfill your destiny. I look forward to greeting you in our next life.
Yes, Mother.
Starring Jamie Evans as James Hunter, Isabella Barbieri as Abigail Corbin, and Luke Hunter as Dan Cowell. Also featuring Harry McElroy, David Anthony Green, Shayla Tharp, Eve Oliver, Tom McCarthy. Haunted, the audio drama, is created by Jamie Evans, with all episodes produced and directed by Jamie Evans and Benton Hodges. Audio engineering by Benton Hodges and Jamie Evans. Haunted is a production of Impala Films and is recorded at Three Sprite Media Studios, with special thanks to Duncan Newham for equipment support. Opening and closing themes by James Crow. Thank you for listening to this audio presentation. Come back next week for the next exciting chapter of Haunted, the audio drama.